in last 15 days, what are the three changes which have happened? Number one, if you frankly ask me, is this entire narrative which was centered around Fed that only has got cemented that growth is back, growth is not bad, and Fed is cutting rates, which means we are in a Goldilocks scenario. And US markets, after the Fed, at least global markets, they've made a new high. So the so-called market strength continues. Second big change is the stimulus which has come from China. And that is coming at a time when Chinese stocks are at a multi-year low, and that is having a rub-off effect on metal prices. And third is the communication from OPEC, which means that it definitely means that oil prices, the natural direction for oil prices in the near term, I think is headed lower. Now, all these factors currently are going to benefit India, because if Fed has cut rates, money will move back into emerging markets. We've been talking about this, that the FI FOMO, the FOMO effect in FIs is at play. That is visible in the way how flows have moved in the month of September. Second, a stimulus from China, and that is having impact on metal demand per se, which indirectly is good news also for India and especially for metal dominated stocks. And third is OPEC. What you don't want is that when rates are coming down, when China is stimulating the economy, crude to also spiral up, which is not happening. So again, this is like a picture perfect scenario for India. Abundant liquidity, strong global support, FIs are back with a bang, and then crude is directionally going lower. Now these are the perfect pillars on which any market would rally. So if you really look at markets, it is more than news, and it is news which in a sense is really driving stock prices higher. So Aisha, it's not that okay, markets are going up because of unnecessary reason. We look at a market and we say, okay, 26,000 on the Nifty, but Dow be 42,000 per. Yeah. Let's not lose sight of that. Yeah. Markets are going higher because flows are coming, and flows are coming because macros are changing, and macros are helping because of oil. So there is a lot of news push, a lot of macro push. I don't think you can just say, oh, this is mad participation and there is a bubble and a trouble here. No. If markets would have gone up without any news, without global support, without improvement in macro, without a drop in dollar index or the crude index, then I would have said, look, this is bubble and trouble. Right now, the market rally, we can argue about the quantum, I think is it is well defined, and it is well articulated. It can be articulated with what is happening in global markets.
There comes a time when your heart calls for you to arise. Plant your feet solid into the ground. Decide your own limits, and then break right through them. Become something more. It's my time to rise.